The crashing waves from the Atlantic Ocean pound the coastline of this remote outpost in Morocco. The empty beaches are excellent stopovers for migratory birds like this Eurasian whimbrel, freshly arrived from its freezing breeding grounds in the far north. The whimbrel walks calmly against the raging torrents. It familiarizes itself with the wild and untamed coastline and wonders if this place will be its home for the coming few months or whether it would be wise to migrate further down into the African continent. If it chose to stay, then it will spend a blissful time protected in this natural wonderland called Souss-Massa National Park. Perhaps Morocco's richest and most diverse national park. Coastal sand dunes like these line the park's coastline, and they are home to a unique ecosystem. A golden, fringe-fingered lizard slips through the sands with remarkable ease. It stops every now and then to throw its limbs up in the air, and it shimmies its tail with peculiar movements. Although this might all look very comical, by trying to wave its tail, the lizard is hoping to trick would-be predators into attacking its tail, which is detachable, and will help the lizard make an escape whilst a predator is distracted. This does the job, and it leaves a watchful kestrel confused. Just enough time for the lizard to make a lucky escape. A bold reintroduction program in Souss-Massa is working hard to bring back iconic species that were once numerous in this region. Addax antelope are critically endangered, and it is estimated that there are less than 100 of these beautiful animals surviving in the wild today. This antelope is a true master of the harsh desert environment. It has broad hooves that allow it to walk through the sand and gravel with ease. The stunning white coat is very reflective of the bright sunlight. It can meet its water requirements by eating the hardy plants that grow here. It can also tolerate a daytime increase of body temperature rise of 6 degrees Celsius. As we can see, the addax is built for survival and not speed, which is the reason why it was cruelly hunted down to near extinction by poachers hunting with fast vehicles and weapons. The addax shares this reserve with some other reintroduced species, like these red-necked ostriches. The undisturbed habitat brings out singing larks who are undoubtedly trying to deter this rare wild boar to leave their patch of the reserve. The park also protects rare small creatures like the spur-thighed tortoise. Despite the heavy armor on its back, the tortoise can move through the land with surprising speed. All tucked away inside its home, a casual observer will struggle to see that there is a beautiful tortoise hiding in the sun dried foliage. Massa River's coastal lagoon is home to several species of birds. The fancy greater flamingos steal the limelight on this river, and the strength of the pink color in flamingos is determined by the food that they eat. This flock here has a large number of juveniles, and they will eventually turn pink after 2 years. As more and more young flamingos discover the richness of the Massa River estuary, this flock will only continue to get bigger. Beyond the river lie hidden palm groves, which protect several other species, like these Mediterranean pond turtles. Smaller birds like this greenfinch also thrive in these palm groves. The Souss-Massa National Park is very rich in bird life, but the initial work on the reserve was started because of the worrying decline in one of the strangest and rarest birds found in the world. And these birds do not always respect the park boundaries and can turn up anywhere outside the park. Northern bald ibis can be even seen perched on the roofs of buildings by the seaside. Hungry flocks descend to the ground and they scour the land in a frenzy. Their food can include deadly creatures, like this aptly named deathstalker scorpion. The scorpion's sting may have a painful and deadly effect, but it knows that the ibises can render the sting useless with ease. So it stays motionless and waits for the marauding ibises to pass. Once the flock is gone, the deathstalker flees to safety. As the evening draws close, the semi-arid steppe plains allow us to see well-camouflaged birds that have been hiding well all day. Eurasian stone curlews love to stay motionless. But once they know their cover is up, they run amok and give up their positions. They are not the only birds that wake up in late evenings. A little owl also wakes up to catch the setting sun. As it catches the breeze from the Atlantic Ocean, it knows that it is a lucky bird to call the Souss-Massa National Park its home. Finding the varied wildlife at Souss-Massa involved walking through the sand dunes and the different paths near the Massa River. Some of the wildlife, like this green sandpiper, was sometimes just too far to appreciate without stopping and zooming in. Surprisingly green palm groves were also a great place to look for the wildlife. This is where sheep herds intermingled with rare birds, like this shy and quick chagra. Some of the beautiful birds turned up in surprising spots, like this little owl, which loved to hang around the edge of the village that gave way to the beautiful beaches that mark the edge of the stunning national park.